Because after a 7-month maintenance shutdown, the Lesotho Highlands Water Project tunnel system has been reopened in Clarence in the Free State. The Water and Sanitation Department says it's satisfied with the work carried out. Minister Mathebula will this morning lead a tour of the tunnel. Scara Mafokoane is live there for us in Clarence this morning. Just give us a sense of what the area pretty much looks like. Perhaps excitement as well of having this reopen for the much needed change in the water system that we perhaps could get in and around the country.
Good morning to you, Arabile, and our viewers. I must say it's a very cold Clarence this morning. Remember that we're surrounded here by the Maluti Mountains, and these are the mountains that border South Africa and Lesotho. But Minister Mathebula is here to inspect and oversight on those tunnels. We hear that water was released from Lesotho as of last week on the 16th of May. That's when those tunnels on the Lesotho side were opened and water started flowing. And today we'll see gushing water from those tunnels going towards the Vaal River integrated system. But let me bring in Ndade Mathebula, who is from the Water and Sanitation Department, to tell us more about that. Ndade Mathebula, thank you very much for joining us on Newzroom Afrika. The water coming from Lesotho and this water resource, the tunnels. Talk to us about the importance of this water resource and this water going into the integrated Vaal River system.
Yeah, this project is a critical one in terms of water that we're bringing from Lesotho to South Africa into the integrated Vaal River system. The tunnel had to be maintained, and for maintenance to take place, we had to shut it down for 6 months. So we have closed the tunnel since October, and the shutdown was supposed to end by end of March this year. And from the South African side, we strictly monitored the maintenance, and our target was that we should come rain or storm conclude the maintenance by end of March. So we managed from our side to complete the maintenance by the 19th of March. But the Lesotho side, they had some few delays, but those delays did not impact negatively to the whole project. And they concluded theirs around the 8th, and they were able to open water from Lesotho on the 16th, as you said. And water started to flow these sites at a low level or low volume around the 22nd. But today, water is flowing, and the minister will be coming here this morning to come and mark the conclusion of this maintenance work. She chose this day specifically as Africa Day because this is a project that we are doing with Lesotho. The two countries are cooperating. What is important about this project is that the tunnel must be maintained to ensure that we retain its integrity and its ability to supply and augment water, especially for Gauteng province and some of the areas of the Free State province. This water goes to the integrated Vaal River system. And it complements or supplements the water that goes there. We had to strictly monitor the project, as ministers and a counterpart from Lesotho said at the beginning of the maintenance work.
Just quickly, we're out of time. I have to ask this, as it's very important. That integrated Vaal River system, we experienced flooding last month due to heavy rains. The current levels at the Vaal Dam sits at over 100%. This water coming from Lesotho, which is very critical and important, is flowing towards the Vaal Dam as well. How are you going to manage the inflow into the dam, which is already sitting at over 100%?
Well, the water levels have stabilized in the integrated Vaal River system. But because that system is constituted by 14 dams, we are always able to manipulate the system and balance the water levels in all those dams. So currently, this water will be opened and allowed to flow into the system because the system is not at critical levels and there are no threats. Had we opened the tunnel earlier during the time when the system was almost overflowing, we would have been able, because our system allows us to divert water from the Little Khalid, and there is a bypass there to other areas of the Free State and where it will be limited from reaching the integrated Vaal River system. So the system itself has got those checks and balances and can be balanced in terms of our operating system to minimize all the risks.
Dr. Mathebula, thank you so much for speaking to us. That is Dr. Mathebula from the Water and Sanitation Department. And also just quickly to note to our viewers as well that from here around 10 o'clock, the Minister will be arriving. We will be taken to the tunnels, which is 10 kilometers from where we are. Unfortunately, there's no cell phone signal at those tunnels, but we will keep keep our viewers by midday, at least update them on what happened, the proceedings that took place at those tunnels, and give further updates from there.
Scara, thank you so much for bringing us that. Then very interesting indeed.